What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys have been getting up to some fun things during this quarantine. I myself have been incredibly busy. No, absolutely not. No. Today I'm going to be cooking something really exciting that means so much to me. I'm going to be cooking Belgian food! What? Bit random. For those of you who don't know, I am actually originally from Belgium. What? You don't look Belgian. Is Belgium in Germany? But you have a kind of weird American-y, British-y something accent. But your English is so good.
My family grew up moving between the US and the UK, and I went to international schools, hence the weird accent.
We invented the French fry. Yes, we did. Chocolate, beer, Tintin, the Smurfs, that weird statue of a kid peeing. Anyway, now I know what you're thinking. Isn't Belgian food like all meat and dairy? Yes it is. I grew up on some Belgian classics. I really wanted to share a piece of my heritage with you guys, and I really hope you enjoy. Ingredients. I haven't portioned these out yet because, to be honest, these are my mom's recipes and I don't really know what the portions will be yet because she doesn't really use portions, so I'll be figuring that out as I go.
Et je m'assurerai quand même pendant la cuisson qu'elle reste un tout petit peu croquante dans le centre.
Ok. Mais est-ce que tu ferais d'abord revenir le poulet, parce que j'ai des poulets véganes, tu ferais d'abord revenir le poulet dans du beurre avant de rajouter le stock? But the first thing we're going to start with is getting the potatoes ready for the frites. No, they did not. The Americans, soldiers during World War II that came up with the name French fry, we call them frites. I've heard several different versions of this story.
Some versions I've heard are that when the Belgians introduced the American soldiers to frites, they didn't realise that they had crossed the border from France into Belgium. I've also heard that because the Belgian soldiers spoke French, that Americans assumed they were French from France and named them French fries.
But we invented them. My grandma, may she rest in peace, used to make her frites handmade. She of course owned a deep fryer, as any self-respecting Belgian does. I do not. I'm sorry grandma. I will be deep frying them in a pan. A common Belgian street food is just a cone of French fries. You get it in this big cone made of paper, usually like newspaper or something. You shove all the fries in there and then you top it with sauce. Now, there were two important things that make Belgian frites what they are. Number one, they have to be chunky. We do have what we call allumette frites, or like really thin fries, but the real Belgian frites that you get from a frite cut or the big fat chunky ones. Number two, you deep fry them twice, which makes them super healthy. I would recommend using about 1.5 potatoes per person for a decent portion of French fries. Thing. Us Belgians are very big about our sauces. There are so many different sauces available at any frite cut. I'm going to be making my personal homemade favorite sauce, which of course I'm never able to find a vegan version of when I'm in Belgium, which is Andalouse. It's kind of like a cocktail sauce but with a bit more herb and a bit more kick to it. is Chicons au Gratin, which is baked endives. Endives are my mom's absolute favourite. I grew up watching her basically just eat them raw. Now, I used to have a real phobia of these because they can be quite bitter, but the only way that I do enjoy them is in this kind of baked format because the sugar really helps dissolve some of that bitterness and the creaminess helps that flavour go down a lot better. The big daddy main dish that I'm going to be making is called Suey, which is a Flemish dish actually from the north of Belgium. This dish is traditionally served using either fish or chicken, so some kind of white flesh. Ooh. Now you can use tofu as a replacement or you can just put loads more veg. I'm going to be serving it with the Iceland No chicken strips. I absolutely love these chicken strips. They're super cheap. I just think they replicate chicken really well and they're super widely available. The fourth and final main dish that I'm going to be making today is Asperges à la flamande. Again, another Flemish dish from the north of Belgium. There's a form of asparagus that we have in Belgium, which is a kind of fat white asparagus that is served with boiled eggs that you crumble up with a fork and mixed with mustard. I'm going to be using ackee, which is my personal favorite replacement for egg when I'm really trying to get that kind of creamy, jelly-like texture. I'm going to be downing all of this with my two favorite beers in the world, of course Belgian. They are both vegan and they are both widely available in stores. The first is Au Gratin, the second is Lef. They are really light, really fresh, really kind of easy to go down and I just find they're really versatile and go with everything. Cheers! Cheers!